Well, good morning, and thank you for joining me. I'm excited to talk to you and learn more about you. So the first question I'm going to start with is the big overarching question: who are you?
Well, my name is Ingeuneal Gray, and I am Vice President of the American Arbitration Association's Houston Regional Office. As Vice President, I conduct business development, oversee administration of the large complex caseload, and I interact with the AAA's clients who file commercial cases and the panelists who serve as arbitrators and mediators. I am also co-chair of the AAA's Diversity and Inclusion Committee, which assists with coordinating initiatives, promoting events, and collaborating with firms and organizations in order to increase awareness on the benefits of diversity and inclusion.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because that's my next question, which is what do diversity and inclusion mean to your company?
Well, diversity and inclusion is very important to my company. It's important because everyone should have the same opportunities and operate on an equal playing field, regardless of ethnicity, race, and gender. If opportunities are not equal, we need to work on inclusion to move the needle in that direction, which is the right direction. In the field of ADR, it's also important, of course, that everyone who seeks to utilize the services of arbitration or mediation is able to find diverse arbitrators and mediators. The world is a very diverse place, and that diversity needs to be reflected in the people who make decisions that affect the lives of others. Of course, greater diversity and inclusion in the legal profession and the field of ADR will help to achieve justice for all.
I like that.
Thank you
for that answer.
It's the truth. It is the truth.
That's a good way to start my day too. I felt like, I feel good. As we look forward to our first ever virtual NAMWOLF conference, which is obviously going to be very new for all of us, I'm curious to hear what you're most looking forward to during NAMWOLF week.
Well, I'm just very excited all around. What excites me about NAMWOLF is really just that there are people from different companies, organizations, and backgrounds that are coming together to discuss strategies in diversifying the legal profession, which of course, in turn also helps to increase diversity in the ADR field. So that's always very exciting, as many arbitrators and mediators are attorneys. And although virtual, we can still come together and we're still able to work together. So it's exciting because we're able to listen and learn from one another while identifying solutions to achieving equality, fairness, diversity, and inclusion for all.
Okay, so I have one final question for you, which is, could you tell us a little bit more about your company?
Oh, sure, of course, gladly. So the American Arbitration Association, together with the International Center for Dispute Resolution and the AAA Mediation.org, is a not-for-profit organization and actually the largest private global provider of alternative dispute resolution in the world. So as the global leader, the AAA is committed to the growth of diversity and inclusion within ADR. And since the 70s, actually, the AAA has been working to make ADR more diverse as to the number of practicing arbitrators and mediators. And among its efforts, the AAA co-sponsored the diversity programs designed to increase women and minority arbitrators in large unions and companies. And even more recently, diversity efforts center on recruiting women and minority panelists of arbitrators and mediators to participate in cases, education programs, and represent AAA in publications. And a couple of examples would actually be, we have the Higginbotham Fellows Program, which was launched in 2009, which was created to increase diversity and inclusion within the field of ADR by providing training, mentoring, and networking opportunities to up-and-coming diverse ADR professionals who have actually historically not been included in meaningful participation in the field of ADR. And also, we're excited to say that last year, the AAA launched the ADR Student Summit for diverse law students, so building and creating the pipelines to provide an in-depth understanding of what it really takes to become a successful arbitrator and or mediator. And in addition to that, the panels and education efforts, the AAA ICDR and AAA Mediation.org all join with diversity and inclusion organizations such as NAMWOLF to hold conferences and events to raise awareness. And of course, many organizations of minority and women lawyers and ADR professionals have benefited from the AAA's financial support, along with marketing and promotion and planning and execution.
Thank you so much, and thank you for supporting NAMWOLF.